I want you to know.
We have a good turnout.
I don't know. He says I don't know, but no, really.
Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Another edition where we say it loud, we say it clear. You know what we say? We say it loud and we say it clear. So today we are here at Braintree, where Braintree says no. We've got our brother from another, Splooshy. Yeah, our brother from another is over there. Who else have we got loitering in the area? Yes, people, make sure you hit the like button, say hello. Let me go on to my socials quickly. Let me just let everybody know. Let's let everybody know AY and Splooshy are on the scene. So where you want to watch, you know where to go. There's only, I would say, there's only one place to be.
Just two. Just two.
Yes,
Just
Muggy.
two.
You right, geezer?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, bro. Yeah, Splooshy is there. He's over my shoulder, where he normally is. Yeah.
Somewhere.
I'm liking, bro, he's actually, what a fucking traitor, yeah? This geezer is actually, yeah, a traitor, yeah? Yeah, you. Because you know what? He's an Arsenal fan, and today of all days, today of all days, he's got a Paris Saint-Germain fucking bum bag on. Listen, the motherfucker, yeah? And he's meant to be an Arsenal fan on today. No, you're not, geez. Yeah.
Let it go. Just a bag.
Listen, he's meant to be Arsenal. He's got Paris Saint-Germain bum bag on, and he's meant to be Arsenal. What is the world? So yes, people, how is everybody? Welcome in. Let me just upload this video quickly to my socials, yeah? 1 second, yeah? This is England till I die. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, mate. Thank you, yeah? Everywhere we look, we see the British flag flying. This is England. Why, I'm English. This is England. Come on, people. Let's get liking, let's get sharing. Showing people what is going on. This is England. Let me just put this on my Facebook quick. Facebook and on my X and on my, everywhere on my socials. The tunes is blaring. Braintree. Yeah, that is it, people. Keep liking, keep sharing. That's it.
I love you.
Thank you very much, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, Roy. Come on, geese. How you doing? You right? So I need to link it to my Facebook quickly. Give me 1 second, guys. We're still just uploading our socials and stuff, updating all our socials. There's PC Andy, one of the good guys, actually, to be honest with you. One of the good ones, yeah? I reckon we should go thank him for doing a splendid job, yeah? Let's go and thank Andy for doing a splendid job. You think I don't know how to cross a road, geez? Yeah.
Know how you to cross it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just only been courteous.
Why are you being courteous for?
Because you're a member of the public.
Yeah, that doesn't stop you normally, does it? Andy, on behalf of my viewers on YouTube, they would like to thank you for a sterling job, that you have been doing. And I think it's only fair, when we're always very quick to criticise the police, but when the police actually do a good job and they actually, and you can see they're doing a good job, I personally think that needs to be mentioned as well, because it's very easy for us to, to criticise all the time. Do you know what I mean? And yeah. So that's Facebook done. Just need to go to my Instagram. Mate, we are buffering badly. We need to find some good signal. Right, dude. We're sharing to all our socials. That's one of the benefits about having thousands and thousands of followers, I suppose. You like that one, innit? Did you do that, Splooshy? Ah, mate, you're in the same position as me, ain't you? Don't go nowhere, Splooshy. Not that way. Do you know what, Splooshy? I've got something to tell you, actually, which I think might be, because I'm sitting less than UTK at the moment. You know, whenever you go near these, we always think that they've got some sort of jammers and stuff. I think it's their radios.
Yeah, it'll be something interfering with the signal.
Yeah. So whenever you go near them,
it's going to be something like that. At the moment, this is showing I've got 1900 kilobytes.
I am on 7.
875.
down either. You're asking me about a hotel with dark-skinned people in it, and they kicked me out, mate. That's every hotel I've been to. That happens quite a lot. Are you alright, Gazer? Yeah, good to see you, bro.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Here, there, everywhere.
Where's Reggie? I read you on your arm.
No, I don't know where young Reg is, to be honest with you. I ain't seen him.
Exams, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, you're right. So welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Keep sharing. Chat amongst yourselves. Because here we are. Again today. You alright, Geezer? Good to see you again, mate.
Fucking concerts is brilliant.
Come on, Geez.
It's knocking it off the park.
Knocking it out of the park again. We're going for it again this year, guys. Everyone thought we weren't going to hotels no more. Yeah, everyone thought, you know what, yeah. AY can't smash what he done last year, but I tell you what, we will. We'll keep doing it. Isn't that right? Are you all seeing?
We're ready to go.
Come on, Zoe, are we ready to go?
Soon, AY.
She's taking over. She's taking over. So when I'm not at Braintree, this is Shell's channel, and the ladies are going to run it themselves.
We're going to try.
No, you're going to do it.
We're
Yeah,
gonna do it.
you're going to do it. That was why we was helping boost up her channel at the time. Yeah. Sorry. Hopeless signal, I can imagine. But more and more people are coming. Here she comes. Look.
Hey!
How you doing, you alright?
I'm good, I'm good. Lovely sight, isn't it?
It's alright up here, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. I got mesmerised by the market. I said, from London, I don't get to see them anymore.
Nah, you don't get to see them.
There's fish and fucking...
Here she comes. The boss is coming. The governor's coming. She's got the hump with me at the moment. She reckons I was getting cheeky to her. Do you see what I've done to her?
No, go on. I went on the live thing.
Yeah, don't you start. Don't encourage you.
Who?
The boss, I'm looking at the radio in the back pocket.
I know. Yeah, I tell you, she loves it.
I should have given her an idea.
I had her the other day. Said that because I never said that.
Sorry, can you just do?
No, can I have her for a minute, please?
No, seriously, I've got a girly thing. I need sorting out.
Yeah, well, I need her and all.
You'll have to wait a minute.
All right.
Kidnapping up from you, right?
So, people, you know where we are. Well, you know where we are. We are at Braintree, Essex, where Braintree says no. They don't want it no more. You might remember last week we actually come to Braintree and we made a video down here, didn't we? Yeah. So we actually made a video. And now, if people remember, that one guy who got off of the bus, he stuck his finger up at us like that. Remember? Yeah, he stuck his finger up at us. That same guy has actually been arrested for assaulting a woman. The following week, he actually punched a woman. I think he punched her a couple of times as well. It's still a criminal case, so I'm not going to go too much into it and get her too much on camera. Yeah, but yeah, you know what happened, yeah. You know what happened. We've seen the videos. We've seen everything. But it's just a bit funny, isn't it? That when we come, or when men come and make videos, they're not attacking the men, are they? They're more attacking the females. Which kind of goes hand in hand of what they do, really, to be fair. Now, I really want to get this young lady. Well, I need to find her again. Because I really want to get her on my camera, because something happened to her, and I hope that she's going to talk to us about it. I hope she's going to talk to us about it anyway. The final countdown.
Man himself, the man I learned from.
Yeah, big up everybody. Yeah. I've got one message to say. Yeah, this is my new slogan. Here. I've got a new slogan, yeah? don't unpack because you're going back. You know when next time we follow the coaches, yeah, and they're coming off the coaches, I'm going to stand there at the coach and say, don't unpack because you're going back. Come on, people. Where's she gone? Unbelievable. People, keep hitting the like button, keep sharing. You know what you need to do. Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Now where's she gone? The final countdown. I would have talked to come here. It's better if you stand up there and I stand there. We look at a similar sort of height then, yeah? Do you know what? Recently, yeah? No, I would have talked. Are you happy to be on camera? You don't want to be on camera? I want to talk to you about what happened in a car park. I've seen a video recently, yeah? Yeah, it was in Harlow, yeah? It looked to me like you was actually being physically attacked, yeah, by police officers, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's the way. And I wanted to talk to you about that, if possible. I've seen the video, yeah, and I reckon a lot of these people have seen the video as well. And I think, like, obviously you're here, so I thought to myself, as you're here, you know, and me and you get on all right, yeah, I thought maybe you will come and tell us what happened.
But I wasn't the only one all of them were involved, didn't it? But it just got out of proportion.
Yeah.
Just one of the things, isn't it?
Because you've had a little bit of trouble, haven't you, really? Like, no, I was saying you've had a bit of trouble, yeah? Like, you know, you've been arrested a few times.
Police for you.
So do you feel then that you're like a victim of like police brutality and police, like, do you think because of like what you've been doing, like I don't want to say like activism, but you know, like because you've been at the protest, the Epping, a hell of a lot to be fair, yeah? I've actually seen videos of you being up a ladder, hanging flags, yeah? I see men at the bottom holding the ladder, and I see you at the top hanging the flag. So do you think you're getting victimised by police a little bit? Yeah? Is it happening like outside of protest as well, or? Yeah, it is, yeah? So they're actually, like outside of protest, even when you're not protesting, you're still getting aggravation, yeah?
Yeah, even when we're flagging, it's what happens, isn't it? You can't change it, that's what they're going to be like.
Look, she's on camera everywhere here, yeah? So it doesn't really matter, yeah? Oh, yeah, but one thing, I never called you that, yeah? What you said.
Now, if you can come along of the road onto the side here, and then we'll begin the march shortly.
Well, I'm on the pavement, geese. Yeah, he wants to watch his driving, mate. Don't worry about me. Please. How you doing? You all right?
Good to meet you.
Yeah, you too, bro. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm all right.
Good work.
Trying to.
I follow you as much as I can.
Ah.
I like the.
You must get tired, keep following me.
I'm in the same sort of shape as you, so I need to go.
Mate, I think we all. Listen, I think we all are these days, aren't we? To be fair. I think we all are. Mate,
I'd like to come with you, son. That'd be fucking brilliant.
A lot of people say to me, not a lot really, to be honest with you. Not a lot, mate. Not a lot. So there's the banner. It's very hard for me to see the comments, etc., yeah, on this phone, so.
If everyone can start forming behind the banner for me, please. Thank you. This bit down here is going to start chanting Laura. Braintree says no.
Sorry, Sploosh. It's facing you, by the way. Yeah. No, I'm only making a video here. Yes, people, so here we are back at Braintree, where Braintree says no, especially after the the assault that took place here against a woman the other day. Many different incidences. But here we go. The crowd is forming. The banner is there. Make sure you join the live. Thank you, cameraman. Mate, what do you reckon of this? What do you reckon of that? And he's an Arsenal fan. And he's an Arsenal fan. And he's an Arsenal fan.
Do you know what it is? It's the bit of West Ham inside of him. It's all gone down and down and down.
Listen,
That's what it is. It's
listen,
all right.
that's what happened to me. As I got older and older, everything just went down and down and down. Yeah.
The voice, the balls.
Phil, I like you, geese. Yeah. But that can change, mate.
Says no.
Braintree says no, as you can see.
She says no. She says
It's going to go right through the market in a minute.
says no.
You can see behind me.
No. Braintree says no.
Braintree says no.
Braintree says no.
And not only Braintree says no, I think every community in the country is saying no.
Braintree says
Not just
no.
Braintree.
Braintree says no.
They don't want it in their communities no more. And we get with that one as well.
Send them back. Stop the boats. Send them back.
Stop the boats, send them back.
Stop the boats.
Yeah, we can get with that as well, can't we? Yeah, signal is dropping in and out. But I'd just like to say thank you to Rob, who just sent me a PayPal. And thank you to Joe, who just sent me a coffee on the Buy Me a Coffee app. I really appreciate it. Gonna get some water in a little while. Nah, I'm alright, thanks, Carla.
Braintree says no. Braintree says no.
And it continues to say no. It's market down here now today.
Braintree says no. Stop the boats. Send them back. Stop the boats. Send them back. Stop the boats. Send them back. Stop the boats. Stop the boats.
You know we get really bad signal down here. Are we back, KP? Are we back? Braintree Lane Radio. Say it loud, say it clear. Oh, we must have got some signal. You alright, mate? Big man's back.
We're not going to stop speaking to this community. I'm going to keep speaking out, and I encourage others to do the same. You speak to people, you tell your neighbours, you tell your friends, and you come along and you stand together with us because we will protect you. You are not doing anything wrong about speaking out about illegal immigration. It's not racist to say we don't want unvetted men here. We can't have a successful country if it's built on people who break the law.
That's right.
Illegal migrants who are paying thousands of pounds to come and live here are not being treated as well as the migrants are in Wethersfield Base. They don't get all these lovely activities that they get, do they? They don't get break dancing lessons. I mean, that's ridiculous. They don't get art therapy, nothing like that. So why are we not cherishing the skilled workers? Well, no, some of you need to get educated because there's a guy called Procurement Files on it, and he's been exposing
What do you mean if only they knew? Maybe you could tell us. I've got time. You can tell us, you know. Be interesting. Be very interesting, wouldn't it?
Finish off by saying you're not alone. You probably struggle with your mental health at times. You look around and you think, what the hell is happening? And you think, am I going mentally unwell at what is happening in this town? No, you're not. You're logical people. So just remember, when people go...
The moment you go back in that crowd, you'll lose signal again.
You're challenging everything they've ever known. You're challenging the legislation. You're challenging the establishment. You're challenging everything you ever knew. And it's very difficult. For some people, they get so scared of that. But people who are strong, stand up, because others will follow. Thank you. Introduce our first speaker, a man who has dedicated much of his time and energy to raising awareness of issues that affect some of the most vulnerable people in our society. As one of the founders of Together for the Children, Bill Hickin has worked tirelessly to bring people together around a shared belief that children deserve protection, support and a voice.
Sorry, 1 second, mate. Yeah, give me a minute.
His
Yeah.
commitment to this cause has inspired many people to get involved, speak out and stand alongside victims and survivors. Please give a warm welcome to Phil. Where are you, Phil? Here he is.
Hello everyone, great turnout. I stand here today not as a public figure, not as someone looking for attention, but as an ordinary British man, a dad, a granddad, who is deeply concerned about what is happening to our communities. Our communities and our country. People in towns like Braintree are being told to stay quiet. We're told not to question anything, but when hundreds of undocumented men are brought into local areas, people have a right to ask questions. Who are they? What checks have they been carried out? What safeguarding is in place? And who is protecting the local community, especially women and children? Those are not hateful questions, they are common sense questions. The truth is, people are worried, parents are worried, grandparents are worried, communities feel ignored, dismissed and labelled every time they speak up. But standing here today proves something important. Ordinary people are no longer willing to stay silent. And that is exactly why the Football Lads Together for the Children campaign exists. Because our movement is not about hate. It's about protection. It's about safeguarding. It's about standing up for our children and demanding accountability from those in power. Too many survivors of abuse, grooming and exploitation have spent years feeling ignored by the very systems that were supposed to protect them. Too many families feel abandoned. Too many questions remain unanswered. Together for the Children was built to give these people a voice. On the 26th of September in London, survivors will stand in front of the country and tell their stories of pain, betrayal and failure by the authorities. That takes courage most people could never imagine. And instead of listening to them, people try to shut these conversations down. Well, enough is enough. Wanting safe communities is not extremism. Wanting proper safeguarding is not racism. And wanting answers from those in power does not make ordinary people hateful. We are here because we care. We are here because we refuse to look the other way. And we are here because our grandchildren and our children deserve better. This country belongs to decent people who want safe streets, strong communities and a future where children can grow up grew up protected and not forgotten. So keep speaking, keep standing together, and never be frightened to raise your voices for the next generation. Together, we are stronger. I just want to say what a great job this young lady's doing. I support her from day one, and I'll always be here. We just need more people out. So listen, next time, get your friends, bring your kids, bring everyone. We've got to get behind Michelle. She's working tirelessly for this community. So, big hand for Michelle, yeah?
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, boss.
And I hope everyone will go to that protest in September, because I think it's really important that we stand for all survivors. Not just survivors from immigrants, but from the British people too. We need to protect the most vulnerable. My next speaker is a woman who has shown incredible strength in the face of unimaginable loss. Marie Heath is the mother of Lee Heath, whose life was tragically taken. No parent should ever have to endure such heartbreak.
I remember
Yet
this
Marie
story.
has found the courage to speak out, honour her son's memory and share her story with others. Today she joins us not only as a grieving mother, but as someone determined to ensure that Lee is never forgotten. Please give her a very warm and loving welcome.
I remember this woman. I remember this lady from before. Now, some people, you might remember this lady from our last bit, yeah?
Me today as a mum, a grandmother.
Oh, I don't need no money, mate. Oh. Oh. I thought he was coming to give me a score.
A mum, a grandmother, and almost a great-grandmother in the next couple of years. My story started 15 years ago. My son moved to Germany with his
Somebody
fiancée,
write in Splooshy's chat for me, who's watching us both.
Legally.
Somebody write in Splooshy's
Four
chat,
immigrants
tell him that we've both
in
got half a
Germany
score each, so we've got a
murdered
tenner
my son.
each, and we can get dinner.
They was working illegally in a club. We got no help from the government in this country. What worries me is I see what's happening here today is what happened to me in Germany 15 years ago. I worry for my children, my grandchildren, who lives with me, and he goes to local clubs and pubs in Braintree, Chelmsford. So open your eyes, realise what's happening to our country, and if you're illegal, not illegal, welcome. You want to work and help this country, absolutely fine. But please, I'm not here today to stir up any trouble. I just want you to say, protect your families. Speak out, be brave and speak up. I've had this for 15 years now, where nobody cares. No government, no societies, we're on our own. So believe me, protect your children. Use care. And I'd like to thank Michelle and all the ladies in the group who've helped me so much. Please, just look after your families.
Now, we remember this lady from a protest before, yeah, when we first got introduced to her,
Marie's
and
really
about what
brave.
happened
I
to her
just
son,
wanna
yeah,
wrap up
in
that.
Germany.
The Foreign Office only went out to Germany once, right? She was going out for months on end to this court case, and they flew out once. And do you know why they went out? Because Channel 4 were there filming. They tossed her away and did not care about Lee, but we care about Lee and we care about her. Yeah. We will stand with her and we will make sure that Lee is never forgotten. And we will make sure that all the victims of illegal migrants will not be forgotten. I don't know if any of you saw the UTK rally when Siobhan White was speaking about her daughter Rhiannon. Keir Starmer hasn't even said her daughter's name. She's written to him and she's been ignored. Is that acceptable?
No, it isn't. No.
She was a British national going to work and she was killed. She leaves behind her son. She was killed by a man that should have never been in this country in the first place. Her death could have been avoided. There was no reason why she should have been killed. And that should have been a massive outcry in that situation. A vulnerable lady going to work. It could happen to any one of us. And we are just a statistic. They do not care. Like with Marie, once the Foreign Office. It's not acceptable. People should have the support from their own government when something truly horrific happens to them that could have been avoided. We need to start holding people in government account. You need to literally bombard your MP. James Cleverly, look, okay?
Missing
I'm
in action.
bombarding him. He still won't meet with me. And it's not right. He is paid a salary. He's been elected into power. Exactly. These people do not represent us because they are privileged people. They live behind gated communities. They have no idea what it's like to be a taxpayer like us. You know, hard-working people who are worried about this imported risk that's happening to us. I would like, however, to talk about Richard, who is from Advance. Now, anyone from any political party is welcome at our protests. It doesn't matter what view you have, because everybody here may vote differently. But anyone that wants to come and listen to us and stand with us should have that opportunity. And Richard, from the very beginning, has supported people in this town. He supported me many years ago when I was the victim of migrant crime, and he was actually running for reform at the time. But he was the only person that gave me support and had real empathy. Now, Richard has spent his life serving his country, first as a Royal Marine Commando and now through his work in politics and campaigning. Richard has not been afraid to speak his mind or stand up for what he believes in. He's the National Director of Advance UK. He's become a strong voice on issues that matter to people across the country. He has real passion and commitment and a deep sense of duty. And like I said, he continually shows up for people in this town. So please give him a massive round of applause. And he's wearing a suit and absolutely baking.
He wants to look the part, you see.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, a suit was definitely a bad idea today. But, you know, what an absolutely glorious day. We've got the sunshine, we've got patriotic people that care deeply about this country and are doing something about it by turning up here today. Now, I had the privilege and honour of going around and speaking to a number of people before I came up here. And what I found is that these are decent, hard-working people that care about this country. They care about the direction of travel that this country is taking, and they're witnessing what's happening, and they're wanting to take some positive action for the betterment of this country. Now, I've been doing some reading, particularly the dictionary, the one that Keir Starmer uses, and according to that dictionary, that labels everyone here as far-right thugs, apparently. Well, if that's the definition of what he wants to do, and that's the label he wants to give us, then I say we wear it as a badge of honour, and I know that I'm in good company here today. It's interesting, folks, though, isn't it? It's interesting how they want to demonise us and vilify us and label us in such a way. They want to do that, essentially, because in their eyes, we've committed the crime of noticing. The crime of noticing what's going on, the crime of noticing the demographic replacement of everyone in this country, the crime of noticing our women and girls being raped on an industrial scale, the crime of noticing how our sons, husbands, brothers are being stabbed and left to die in the streets, such as Henry Noah. And people are fed up with that. We're fed up with that and we want to take a stand, and that's why they want to demonise us, that's why they want to vilify us. Now, who here saw the United Kingdom rally? Who here went to the United Kingdom rally? Brilliant, well done. They don't want you to turn up to places like that. They don't want you to turn up to places like this today. But it's so important that we do turn up, because this is how we make our voices heard. This is how we send that message back to Keir Starmer and whoever replaces him, because it will be exactly the same. This is how we do that. We stick together and we make our voices known with our feet by turning up to places like this, like the United Kingdom rally, like other places that we've got in Crowborough that's doing the same sort of things. So keep coming. But I also want to echo what the last speaker said, was what Shell's doing. What Shelley's doing with these rallies. It's not easy to do this. It's actually very difficult to put your head up above the parapet, to organise things like this, to get the speakers and to sing out what's going on in this community. And she did that on a global stage, not just for the United Kingdom, not just for the United Kingdom, but specifically for Braintree. So well done to Shelley, and please keep doing it.
Big up, Shell.
Now, as Shelley said, I'm a member of Advance UK. I'm the National Director, and we care deeply about what's happening as well. We're taking that stand. But I'm also a veteran. And whenever I'm afforded the platform of being able to speak to people, thank you. Whenever I'm afforded the platform to come and speak to people, I often try to remind everybody about the sacrifices that people have made, specifically in the World War I, World War II, and all the subsequent conflicts since. That was a culture war, make no mistake about it. They were fighting for our freedoms, the freedoms today that Keir Starmer and the rest of them are stamping all over. It's important that we uphold that privileged burden, that responsibility, to ensure that we honour that sacrifice, and that we do everything we can to protect those freedoms that people paid such a high price for. By turning up today, and by turning up to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, we're honouring that sacrifice. We're keeping that alive, and we're ensuring that those freedoms are protected. So thank you so much for everyone for coming today, and thank you, Shelley.
Thank you. Right, our next speaker is someone who has become a strong voice in our community and for women. She's fearless, determined, and always willing to stand up for what she believes in. She's inspired many people through her ability to defend and protect the vulnerable. She might be small, but she's certainly loud. Let's give a warm welcome to Amanda.
Thought it was you for a minute.
She's on Talk TV quite a lot. She's very good.
Thought it was her for a minute. Thought it was Tina.
Hello everyone. Sorry, I haven't prepared anything, so bear with me. I was going to talk about fashion tips, and then I thought perhaps you wouldn't be interested. So, what I want to say is that migration, illegal or legal, without integration, isn't working. It's just not working. And I would be just as concerned if there were gangs of unemployed, sexually active age, fit young men who are white running around this town. The devil will make work for idle hands. What are they going to do? How many of you remember there'd be a gang of lads that were always a bother in the club or the pub, and yet if you met them on their own, they were lovely boys. But when they're together, they get up to no good. And bringing them into this town, 200 and 300 on a Thursday, with nothing to do, is asking for trouble. Now you think you want the airbase closed. Yeah, but what we mean is re-migrate them, send them home. Not close the base and put them in HMOs.
Or lock them in the base.
You scream. You can't drag a child or a woman back past the security at a base or a hotel, but in an HMO, you know what kids are like. Would you like some pub? Would you like a bottle of Wicked? Come with me. There's no security. It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. And as for Care for Calais, don't get me started.
I need to go and get a drink, yeah?
Lunches,
everything's already set up. You've only got to hold it a while.
The other to these people every Thursday. Go and do it at the bloody base. I used to go up there. There's plenty of facilities. Don't bring them into this town and let them wander around, shoplifting, whatever else, and attacking people because they're filming you while you're shoplifting. I'm sorry if she invaded your privacy and you thought you had a right to privacy whilst intimidating a shop worker, but that's the way it goes. Louder. I can't believe you can't hear me. I've been told to shut up my whole life. Anyway, Braintree, thank you ever so much for listening to me, and thank you, Shell, for everything you do. And thanks for this opportunity to speak. I've got a lot of friends who've got a lot of opinions on all that's going on in this country, and they cannot speak because of threats of losing their jobs, losing family members. We are being silenced. Not me. I'll never shut up. Ask anyone who's met me. My brother once said, if love was deaf instead of blind, my sister might have got married. Thank you all for coming. Have a great day.
Well done, Amanda. So before I move on to the next speaker, just to let you know, we have a women's only group that's in a local hall. which kindly they give to us for free. So we get together normally every month, women only, biological women only, and we get together, we have a tea, coffee, biscuit, we have a little chat. It's not scaremongering, it's just a chance for women to voice how they're feeling, for us to discuss how they can report crime. That's crime of all kinds, not just from illegal migrants. We're talking about anything, including domestic violence. Now, also we hand out alarms. There is people that have alarms today that have been donated from the community. So if anybody wants an alarm, this lady at the front here has them. So please make it known, and this lady here, they will give you an alarm which has totally been donated by the community. Somebody who wishes to remain anonymous but regularly donates large numbers of alarms, which is lovely. And for those people that criticise the alarms and have an issue with it, what is the problem with somebody holding an alarm which mentally makes them feel more safe? What should be wrong with that? Nothing. Yeah, exactly. And with these women's events, we have found that women have become more strong. So they're still going to the town. Because there's so many women that won't come to the town on Thursdays. I mean, how many women here feel scared on a Thursday? Right? Now, this is because Care for Calais hold events at the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army is a good charity. They've done a lot for this community. However, they are actively ignoring all of us at every opportunity. I've written to them 3 times, just saying, look, I'm not telling you to close your event, but could you reduce the number? It's alarming to see hundreds of men getting off the bus and going to that event. If we look today, right, look at all these police, right? Look at the people here. This is probably the same volume of men that come here every Thursday, and you can't see a copper anywhere, right? And I'm sick to my teeth, right, of having people like teachers, NHS workers, council workers contacting me saying they're too scared to tell their employer how they're feeling. You shouldn't have to feel like that. You should be able to tell them that you feel afraid, and it should be listened to. Now, Care for Calais are not allowed at Wethersfield Air Base. Do you want to know why? Because when they went in the base, they encouraged migrants to sue the Home Office, right, for unfair conditions. But that base, that was okay for our servicemen and our military police to live in, weren't it? Moth-infested properties that they had to pay thousands of pounds to themselves out of their own pockets. When their men got in there, they had new windows, they had the lovely communal areas updated. It's not right. What about our servicemen? Now, who here heard the rumour that the base was going to be a prison? Who heard that in 2021? Guess what, guys? No official planning went in for that prison. Do you know why? Because they can't build on it, because it's got containment issues in the soil. If it gets into the water stream, the prison can't go up, mate. They lied. And do you know why they lied? To get those military police and those service personnel out of their homes, right? Good families that live there. They were a community because they shared that they worked for this country. They loved this country. They gave up their lives to protect us. And this is how they were repaid. There was children living in that base, 14 of them, that went to the local village school. They had their homes taken from them. They had to leave their school. Their teacher was made redundant. And to what? Facilitate illegal men that come over on this channel, throw their IDs away, and come here and rape and murder our people. It breaks my heart, right? This top that I'm wearing today is from the museum, the Wethersfield Museum. Now, they don't align with anything politically. I'm not speaking on their behalf. But what I will say is, they are in a tiny little building in Finchinfield with all of the artefacts and history of that beautiful base. That base that housed our American and British servicemen. All of that lovely rich history is at risk because that is going to have to close. And do you know what the guy in there wants and he's begged for from the Home Office? A war memorial. And they won't give it to him that they'll give the base to the migrants, the illegal migrants. It is disgusting. I've written together a proposal which I've tried to get over to the American government because they deserve a war memorial. What is it to ask for a couple of £1,000 to pop a war memorial near Wethersfield to honour the people that served and protected our country? If any of you have time, you must go to the Finchinfield Museum. You need to speak to the people that work in that museum and learn about that base, because it is an amazing place and there is so many stories. We had Americans coming over that were actually raised in the base. They'd say, look at that field, that's where I used to play baseball. We had David Bowie go there and perform. It was a really rich place of heritage, and it's being completely destroyed. I mean, you think there is people that were living in that base that fought in Afghanistan, and then the very men that they could have fought are then living in their houses. It's the ultimate betrayal. I could talk about this all day, but what I will say is you really need to look things up, because it's all there waiting for you. I will also say that we had £20,000 from Braintree District Council from the large vessels grant from the Home Office, which is taxpayers' money, but Braintree District Council like to say it's come from the Home Office, but it is taxpayers' money. We had £20,000 allocated for police patrols, reassurance patrols. Guess what, guys? Guess where that money went? To these protests. None of this money is being spent on when their migrants are at the bus stop. The reassurance patrols are for them, not for us. So, people high up in Essex Police, you're going to have to get some funding, and you're going to have to get people at this bus stop. Because if you don't, it won't just be us down there documenting, you're going to get people from all over the country that will come down and film those men. And on Thursdays, when you've got hundreds of them at the Salvation Army, you need police at that door. It will make people feel safe in this community. We should not be changing the way we live to accommodate men that shouldn't be here. I'm the first person to help people. If it was women and children, I would have a different approach. And I know that will offend some people, but I don't care. If it was women and children, I would be different. These are men, right, that are actively choosing to throw their identifications, give themselves a new name, and tell everyone that they were born on the 1st of January. Why are they all lying about their birth dates? Come on. There is something seriously wrong with this situation. Now, our next speaker is someone, along with his team, who puts much of their time, energy and heart into bringing people together. They have a shared sense of pride and purpose with our country's flag. He's one of the founders of Flag Force, and Barry has helped build a movement that has inspired many people to get involved, show their support and stand together. And what I will say is, to the people in this town that filmed them and put them out on the internet and mocked people for their appearance, you should be ashamed of yourself. To mock people for their appearance shows you have an ugly heart. And also, your pathetic little petition about the flags didn't work, did it? These flags are staying, and they're going on our houses, they're going on our cars, because we are proud of our country. Can I just ask, guys, if you could just move to one side, because there's a car coming, just so no one gets hurt. Thank you. Who here has got a flag on their house? Yes. Anyone? And for those of you who don't, who are worried you're going to get like a brick through your window, don't even worry about it. It's your country's flag, for Christ's sake. Anyway, here's Barry.
Thank you, Michelle. I haven't said anything yet. Okay, for those that don't know me, my name's Barry Allen, and I run the Flag Force Braintree team. We're a small group, hard-working. Thank you, I'll be a bit louder. So Michelle stole a bit of my thunder. What I wanted to talk about, and it was only a brief thing, I've not made any notes. We have a small, determined group in Braintree that really have a problem with the flags, and they've gone out of their way to do everything they possibly can to stop us putting them up, even with their raiding groups in the middle of the night dressed as ninjas. But it hasn't worked, because every time they take them down, we put more up. So just to put it into perspective, we currently have around about 350 flags up and around Braintree. This is singly the most flagged town in the UK. There's not one divisive message in that. We are a union. That's what the union flag is. It represents all of us. So this determined yet small group thought they would have their last hurrah and do a petition. So this petition was put into Essex County Council, which obviously included Braintree. They only got a few hundred, maybe a couple of thousand signatures. They didn't get many. But they've just had the response, and the response from Braintree and the district and Essex District Council was that unless the flags are causing a problem, i.e. they're dangerous, they're in front of, I don't know, traffic lights or something, or they're not being maintained, they're not going to touch them. So the flags that are up are staying up.
What is the name of that group? What is the name of that group?
Flag Force Braintree. What's the name? I don't want to get into that because if I start naming individuals, there's a backlash. And the truth of the matter is we've got plenty of video of them taking them down, but we chose as a team not to go down that road.
Well done.
Thank you. We have a reputation in Braintree, and Flag Force Braintree particularly, compared to the other teams, because we don't do that thing. We don't video individuals taking them down and make them martyrs. Not martyrs, the other word. Pariahs, there you go. It's late in the day. But the team itself is working hard. We've also got a division now where we're putting flagpoles up on your house. If you've put your name down, bear in mind we've literally got only a couple of people doing this because we need them to have insurance. So the stack of individuals that want flags is getting bigger and bigger. But we will get to all of you and we will put them up. And just so you understand, we're putting a flagpole on your house. You can make a donation. If you can't afford a donation, it's not a problem. We'll do it for free. But you'll get a flag and you'll have a choice of either the Union flag or the St. George. Because they're the only two flags we're worried about. So we are doing it differently. Some of the other teams, some of the around the country are a little bit more vocal, a little bit more volatile. We're not into that. We're not into division. We're not into creating an issue. We want everyone involved. They're our flags, it's our country, and it's our country's flag. Yeah. On that note, thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers, Barry. I just want to say as well that it isn't just Braintree that gets affected. I've had people reach out to me from Finchinfield who take their horses into the fields. And one in particular is a lady on her own, and she's come down, there's about 6 of them, and they've got in her way. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be that some people are afraid to live their everyday life. And I really think that this country, they need to start taking us seriously. It's unfortunate that we have such a left-wing government that they won't even listen to concerns. You know, why won't they listen to us? Why do they silence us? Why do they call us far right? Why is it racist to say we don't want bad people here? We've got enough of our own. Seriously, we have, haven't we? We've got enough of our own. Also, when the illegal migrants get to the base, they have a half-a-day lesson on how they should treat women. They're told not to congregate in groups. They're told not to approach women or take photos of children and women. Should we really have to teach these men for half a day on this? No. But can you really undo, say, 20, 30 years of brainwashing that women are second class? No, you can't. When the councils or in like a domestic violence do a risk assessment, there is certain risks associated with men when they commit crimes against women. It could be that they've been a victim of crime themselves, whether it's sexual or physical, as a child. It could be that they've witnessed their mother being attacked. It could be down to their environment. But do you know what they don't class? Religion, okay? And I'm sorry, If in a religion women are seen as second class, that should be a risk factor that is assessed with it. And it's being ignored. Women in this country, we are a Western country. All women in this country, regardless of your religion, should have a voice. And at this moment in time, our voices are being silenced. Why should it take a girl to be raped in a HMO? Why should it take a woman in our group to be assaulted, punched by a man for people to listen? We shouldn't be attacked for people to stand together and say this is wrong. So when you see something, you need to call it out. You need to start protecting women in this community. We're sick of doing it ourselves, okay? I know men are scared. They don't want to be seen as far right. They don't want to get arrested. They don't want to lose their jobs. But they've got you by the short and curlies. And I'm telling you, if you don't stick up for us, more of us are going to get hurt. And I am not going to see that happen on these streets. I'm not going to see this beautiful town get destroyed and become the next Luton. Now, our next speaker is a woman of courage, conviction and strength. Tanya has never been afraid to stand up for women and children, even when it came at a personal cost to her, which she may tell you about. She's always been willing to speak for those without a voice and stand firm in what she believes in. Please give a warm welcome to Tanya. She's my sister.
A younger sister. All right, okay. Can you all hear? Good, because you're going to hear me a lot more now. So yeah, last time I got up here, I gave a speech and I got suspended for it. But do you know what? I don't care. Then I went back to work, got suspended again. So what did I do? I went and got another job. Thank you. And I will not keep my mouth shut. Is that really squeaky?
Yeah. Stand to the right.
I will not keep my mouth shut when innocent women and children are getting hurt. Because it's in my heart, like it is many other people's here, that we fight for the innocents and you don't give up. So those of you that are stuck in a job where they're trying to make you go against your heart, get out. Because let me tell you, if you do that, you're a good person. If you choose to ignore it, then you ain't. So only last week, one of our own women was attacked by one of these men. And when the truth started coming out, the response from some people was not outrage, not support, not accountability, it was intimidation. Attempts to threaten, pressure and silence those speaking out began immediately. That tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? People who are innocent do not fear the truth. People who value justice do not try to bury it. But the moment intimidation tactics are used, the mask slips. It becomes clear that protecting reputations matters more to them than protecting women and children. Women all over this world, including the women of Braintree, are done being silenced. We're done being told to stay quiet to make others comfortable. So all the women here, I want to hear your voices and I want to hear them now, loud and proud. We are strong. We may not be physically strong like a man, but we have got strength inside us that no one will ever have. No, you can't. Be quiet. I'm a woman, I've got this, and you can be quiet. We are done watching others close ranks around abusive behaviour, while demanding victims and witnesses keep their heads down and be quiet so the perpetrators can have their voice. No amount of threats, bullying, harassment or pressure will stop the truth being spoken. Every attempt to silence women only strengthens our resolve to speak louder.
Go on, girl. Go on, girl.
And let's be absolutely clear, anyone who tries to suppress the truth is complicit in it. Anyone who pressures others into silence is enabling violence and abuse against women and children. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. Yeah, all right. You do not get to stand on the sidelines pretending you're neutral while actively helping protect harmful behaviour. History remembers the people who spoke out, and it remembers the people who tried to silence them. Women in this town will not back down, will we? And women in this town will not stay silent, will we? Just because the truth makes certain people uncomfortable. So, women, again, I want to hear your voices, and I want to hear them the loudest you've ever shouted, and I want to hear it now. Don't you ever give up. We will not be intimidated on our streets. We have enough to fear from our own. So every time you walk out, you straighten your crowns and you remember who you are, and you carry on protecting the innocents as well, because they're our future, and we're doing this for them. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a great day.
Well done to my sister. I also wanted to ask people to take the knee today, but I think it's a bit too hot. But I want people to raise their hands. Raise their hands for Lee Heath, for Rhiannon White, and for Henry. We are not going to be silent. We are not going to look away. We are going to stand up for those who are the voiceless. Every person that's lost their life, every person that's been raped or sexually assaulted by men that should have never been here in the first place. Now, before I move on to our next speaker, I just want to say about some dates for people in their diary. This will come out later. So Thursday the 25th of June at 6:30 p.m. will be the next women's only event. The location will be put out later, but that is the next women's only event. We then have another event that takes place, which is called Braintree Together. It's hosted at a very good local venue by a man that is not afraid to protect people. And he won't be silenced, and he won't have no lefties having a go at him. He doesn't care, because he's standing up for the people in his town. The last time we held that event, we actually had people come who couldn't come to the protest because they were scared about losing their job, and they were able to have conversations, ask questions, and people just felt a togetherness. There was a wide variety of different people, different colours, different religion. It was people who just were coming together and saying no to this. So if anyone wants to come to that event, that will be on Saturday the 27th of June from 4 till 8 p.m. And our next protest will be Saturday the 11th of July, 1 to 3 p.m. Please come. Please tell your family, tell your friends, tell anyone that you want to about that event. Saturday, the 11th of July. Our next speaker is the Wethersfield OG. He's a former lefty. His name is Dave Price, okay? He likes to say he's still a lefty. He's not. He's central, okay? Because he doesn't want the base. But this man was protesting at the very beginning outside the base, and he was ignored. But Dave is here today. He's going to speak briefly about some of his concerns.
Right, very quickly, just like to thank everybody for coming. Bottom line is, I'm fed up with it. I actually think the place should be at least locked up. It should be locked up, not allowed out. They have not been properly screened. That's still not happening, despite a lot of government reports. And, you know, we also have to remember, it's not just this generation who are coming across in boats. Lee Rigby, killed by two people who had immigrant parents. If we look at the killer, I should say, of these beautiful young girls in Southport, yeah, he didn't come from abroad, he wasn't a migrant, but his parents were. if we have a look at a number of the most significant incidents that have been going on in terms of terrorism, let alone sexual violence towards women, there was a clear history of things happening even in the next generation. And what really peeves me off, yeah, okay, but just had your wish, as I would say. As a health worker, or an ex-health worker, I am disgusted at the fact that a resident of Wethersfield who sexually assaulted a nurse on duty is still allowed to roam free in the streets of this country. Nothing happened other than a little softy community order. I think the time is now to say enough is enough, lock them up until they've been properly screened and cleared. And part of that is, if you don't come with the proper documentation, how could we screen you? I say, stick them in the boat and put them back.
Take the romantic music, reverse.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Stand up back.
Anybody? It seems I'm being too quick. I was told to keep it short. But I think the important thing is, as well as we are coming up to the 3rd anniversary. The 3rd anniversary is on the 12th of July. 3 years we've had it up there. 3 years, whatever government's been in power, they ain't done nothing to look at closing it down. I'm a bit disappointed with reform, because they're suggesting that perhaps it should be shifted out to, is it Whittam? Because at least Wethersfield and the like, we voted for reform. But I say, what's the point? They need to be held in secure accommodation. And we have to thank, by the way, the Conservatives, because they actually closed down about 6,000 or 7,000 secure beds in various asylum centres that were around. So, you know, so far, I'm yet to find a political party that really means they're going to do something about it. Thank you.
Come on, people. Even though I'm a West Ham fan.
On that note,
Yeah.
I really want to say that we need to get organised. We need to vote. Look what happened in the local councillor elections here. In my ward alone, it was up 44% on turnout for votes for councillors. Can you imagine what's going to happen when it's actually a general election? So you need to get people you know voting. All those people that go, it doesn't make a difference. Well, mate, if you don't vote, you can't complain. You have to get out there, you have to vote, you have to hold people to account, you have to do freedom of information requests. Remember, these people are elected by you. They work for you. They're paid for by you. So get out, vote, get people you know voting, talk. If you're not political, get political. This is not going to change unless we all come together and we express what is happening and what we're feeling. I think that we've had a great turnout today. I always say it's quality, not quantity. And there is a lot of brave people standing here, a lot of brave people that are watching from home, that are entering this and thinking, this is how I feel, but I'm not quite brave enough to join yet. And that's okay. If you're a lefty, like Dave was, and you change your mind, we will welcome you with open arms. Everybody is allowed an opinion, but what we can agree on is that none of us want women or children to be hurt. Regardless of your political views, we just want to live in a country that we're proud of, that's safe, and that we just want to be happy living in. Quality of life is really not good for us at the moment. People I speak to are depressed, they're sad, they're low, men are being emasculated, and women are feeling silenced. So I'd like to give everyone here a massive round of applause for turning up on a very hot, sunny day. Also, this lady here, Karen, she is one of the ladies that runs a coffee morning for the community at Yummies. So So every Monday from 9 a.m, women and men are welcome. It's just a little chance for people to get together, have a little chat, have a discussion, and to just feel that community spirit which we don't have anymore. So if anyone is free on a Monday, that's at Yummy's from 9 a.m.
You're getting trolled
Yes,
badly
they'll
in
have
here,
pink,
yeah?
what are they called? High vises. Sorry, I've got a mod in there.
Have you got a mod in there, yeah? Tell them to start moving
Yeah,
some of these
I just
trolls
want to
out
say
of
a
there,
massive
yeah?
thank you to everybody. We did have
you've got
some
so
other
many
planned speakers today,
trolls.
Maze and Bougie,
Yeah.
but she couldn't
Yeah.
make
Just
it.
ignoring them.
And we did have some guys coming from Scotland.
People won't
I think
enjoy
they had
it.
some difficulty
Not they won't
getting
enjoy
in.
it, but they
But
won't.
remember,
do you know
everyone
what
across
I
the
mean?
country
Like,
is
you
feeling
got to
the
get
same
rid
way
of them,
that you
yeah?
do.
As soon as they
If
start
anyone
trolling,
wants to speak to me at the end, or you want to
Get
message
them,
me about incidences or how you're feeling, please do. My
I'd leave
inbox
them
is always
sort of
open.
ones, yeah?
And
Just
as a
racist,
community, we really
yeah?
need to
Anything
come together to
derogatory,
unite.
yeah?
But thank you
Get
all
rid of
for
it.
today.
Yeah. You
Please
just
stay
click
and
on
have
it.
a
Like,
chat.
look. So let me just.
Thank you to Essex Police as well for supporting us
Yeah,
today.
they're helping the algorithm. I get that, you know.
You have
But you want it to be a
fear
pleasant
about
place. You don't want it
protests.
just to
They
be
will always
about.
be peaceful.
I'm just going to
We
time
don't
somebody
want
out for a
violence.
second,
We're
just to
here to
show
exercise our
somebody.
right of freedom
So
of
just a
speech.
random person.
So thank you
yeah?
all, and
So
take
look,
care.
I'll just take that one. Go to here. You can go to remove, yeah, or put user in timeout, hide user, yeah. Yeah. Try to, try get like a few.
Get a selfie with you,
Yeah, of course you can, bro.
I watch all the time on that.
Cheers, mate. Oh, there, you want to get in, don't you?
Brilliant, lovely.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, ready.
I think he's asking for one with me then. Hello, darling.
Cheers, bro. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Start, we should follow the fucking coach.
Yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. So that was Braintree says no, and I think it might be starting to finish. Yes, buddy. How you doing, geezer? You're right,
I'm
yeah?
depressed about the Hammers, but other than
Oh, mate, don't get me on football, please.
I didn't want to mention it, but like,
Ah.
I was here last time, my missus and her mate chatting to you, haven't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, how you been?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, not too bad, yeah.
Fighting
It's-
for fight, yeah?
I'm hoping Arsenal win today, yeah, because they're a British team, aren't they? So, yeah. Buddy, well done for coming, yeah?
No, you remember me, yeah?
Yeah, of course I remember you, mate, yeah. I remember Jiggies. Well done for coming, yeah? Yeah, because they're a British team, innit? So,
Yeah, I'd never fucking cheer on a foreign team over a British.
nah, you can't, you know?
It's just against my fucking
Mate,
religion.
if it was Spurs, I'd want PSG to win, yeah? But it's...
I'd have a PSG shirt on down the boat, down in their manor and kick it right off.
Mate, it's just, yeah, you know what it's like, yeah? But hey, yo.
You still on?
Yeah, still on.
Can't believe you left me there.
Thank you, KP.
Stand there for around an hour. Cheers, mate.
Getting you some practicing, geese. Yeah. You're going to need it.
I didn't want to say nothing because I don't want to get you.
Yeah, of course you can, sweetheart.
Thank you very much.
Of course you can. Let me get it on my stream. There you go. You get it off the stream as well then.
Oh, go on then.
Well, you can take a picture and all. Yeah, and you can get it off the stream.
I'm not very good at these, but there we go.
There you go.
Thanks, darling.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I follow you on
appre-
everything anyway.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. We get her on the stream.
Love your content.
Cheers, bro.
I was
Thank you,
just going
mate.
on about in regards to the coach's coach.
Yeah.
Amazing.
If it weren't
for
for
you,
you,
but
we
we
wouldn't know,
Oh.
mate. We wouldn't know. So thank you so much for your work.
I'm not the only one.
No, I know
yeah. There is others.
you're up there.
Yeah.
They were the best.
See you later. I'm going.
Are you going?
Yeah.
See you later.
I'll see you later, darling.
See you later. Take care. Yeah. Come here, you.
I'm going to make a phone call. Nice to see you.
See you later, yeah? You going, Splooshy?
Yes, mate.
Yeah, mate, look at this, look at this. There's a PSG van, look.
He's already
yeah.
shown you. He's already shown you. It's just a fucking bag.
And he's an Arsenal fan.
I know I am.
Do you know what I reckon we should do? Get him round the corner, let's give him some digs. Fucking hell, Splooshy. Cool. That's to tie something onto my arm in case it got lost in there.
Same with you, geez.
I know, we're all fucking like that, mate.
Look.
Fucking cunt.
Look out, Splooshy. There we are. Come on, people. I hold the number 1 finger up. Splooshy went for the 2. He knows his place, people. Nah, my brother from another, yeah. You're going to see a lot of us over the summertime. And if I'm not there, make sure you're watching Splooshy. Yeah. The third best live streamer. Can't say second, bro. I'd give you the second.
1 million views, remember that, before this man.
33 million views, Geese. 33 million views, bro. 33.
He loves it.
When you can come and talk to me when you got 30, get 30 in a year, yeah. Get 30 in a year, my bro, and you can come and talk.
A million in the stream, we love you all, yeah.
Do you know what? We love it. We love to see it. And do you know what? We love it happen to Splooshy. Because let's just remember, yeah, for people that don't know, Splooshy was out in the fucking winter, in the cold, in the rain, with what, 30, 40, 50, 60 people, 70 people, 100 people, 200 people, and now look at him. Baller, yeah. And that's what happens if you dedicate yourself and you do things for the right reasons. Because if it was about the money and stuff, he would have given up a long time ago. Yeah, because he wasn't not making no money. No. Yeah, so if it's why you know he's doing it for the right reasons.
For the money, yeah.
That's why I know he's doing it for the right reasons, and he will always have my support like that.
Big up, bro.
Yeah, always.
100%
Even though
I'm a dick.
But I'm a dick.
Yeah.
I'm a dick. You call me.
Dick, isn't it?
Now, why do you think I got a P on top of my head? Yeah. See ya. Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, bro. So that's Splooshy gone now. He's departing. He's a good old guy, Splooshy. He's not a bad lad at all. He's one of the good ones. All right. People. You all right, mate? Yeah, not too bad, this. Yeah, decent, really, to be honest. Nice day, innit? Right. So. You're welcome, miss. Don't go, yeah? 'Cause I'll see you in a minute, yeah? Scouse. 1 second, don't go, yeah? I was gonna cut this off. So, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Pandy's over there. They can't see you, Andy, don't worry. It's on me. Anyway, guys, that was Braintree. Still is Braintree. Yeah? Where we all need to start turning out for these places. You've heard the speeches. You heard everything, really, to be fair. So look, until next time, I shall see you again. Now remember, on Tuesday, we are going to be from another hotel, Effingham Park, Gatwick, yeah? Which is going to be a banger. You're going to like it, yeah? Big love, everybody. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining. And I shall see you all on the next one.